And joining us now is Dr. Eytan Cohen Yanarocak, a Turkey expert at the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security. As Joe Brown says, we don't expect Turkey to launch a military offensive against Israel. However, when we're talking about invasion from Turkey, we have to keep in mind, for example, Turkey basically sponsoring a naval, an attempt to break Israel's naval blockade at the Gaza Strip that turned out to be a hugely problematic situation for Israel and Gaza. And the question is how far Erdogan is willing to go. He has threatened even that particular tactic again.
Well, first of all, I would like to underline that since we are not talking about a junior politician, but we are talking about Turkey's president with all of his jurisdictional rights, and I think we should take him in a very serious manner. Okay, I don't think that we can laugh and we can only say, "Oh no, this is only domestic politics." Okay, I think all of the words should be taken in a serious manner, and. In my perspective, the most important problem, it's not that Turkey poses an immediate threat against the national security of the State of Israel, but rather I see this problem as a long-term problem, meaning that nowadays he's planting this hatred and this possibility of imagining the two countries that never fought before, that enjoying a proper relationship since 1949, may confront in the future, okay? So this is something problematic. I lived in Turkey for 22 years. I never heard such a thing before, that two countries,
and
Israel and Turkey,
arguably the two most powerful military forces in the region.
We always witnessed then joint military exercises and cooperation. We all witnessed the Israeli earthquake mission to Turkey that saved lives. So we only witnessed positive things. But the fact that he is now mentioning Israel's name as a threat, as a national security threat for Turkey, and every day almost he's accusing Israel that Israel is seemingly adopting the promised land vision, the so-called promised land vision, that it is including the southeast Turkey's territories that we are, seemingly trying to invade there. This is ridiculous. These are all ridiculous conspiracy theories that are, originated maybe in the medieval ages. But unfortunately, we hear from his mouth all of these statements, and many people in Turkey, since they are hearing them from him, so they believe him, and this is a real problem. And I think that Israel should, reconsider Turkey's status. Maybe if we are not tagging Turkey as a friendly country anymore after these statements, I think we should take this country as an opponent state.
Briefly, how realistic? One thing they could do is provide a secure base for Hamas. Something that it's been talked about. How realistic do you think that is?
I think this is realistic. If he is referring to Turkey's actions in Libya and in Nagorno-Karabakh, this is exactly what the Turks did through their company called Sadat. This is a company that, it's an unofficial, it's not state-sponsored country. It's sort of a Wagner, the Turkish Wagner company, okay? And they sent to Libya, for instance, many military equipment, including UAVs. So this is a question mark whether Turkey will try to provide UAVs to Hamas. And, this is incredible. I even do not believe what I'm talking right now.
Right. Really, this is something that...
of course, this is a very strong military. It's a sort of an regional empire like us. And, of course, they have a very strong navy in comparison to our very relatively small navy. So they have a way to challenge us. I think this brings home a point that we're emphasizing here again and again. We are in changing times. We are part of a coalition. And in this context, we have to play with our coalition, with the U.S., with Europe, with NATO, minus plus Turkey, and with the Sunnite moderate Arab countries. So we have to think coalition. We live in a coalition game right now, and we have to be a constructive player in the coalition. All
right, certainly so. Regional alliance is becoming very important. Dr. Eytan Cohen Yanarocak, thank you for joining us.